Well, ever wondered what are the best things to do in NYC? Well, you've come to the right place. Welcome to the city that never sleeps, the Big Apple, the one and only New York City. This city, brimming with diversity, is a melting pot of cultures from around the globe. It's a place where dreams take flight, where the hustle is real, and where every street corner holds a new adventure. New York City is a city of endless opportunities for exploration. From skyscrapers touching the clouds to hidden underground speakeasies, from the bright lights of Times Square to the tranquil paths of Central Park, from world-renowned museums to indie art galleries. It's a city that offers a little bit of everything for everyone. But where to start, you ask? Stick around, we're about to dive into the best of the best in NYC. First off, no visit to NYC is complete without experiencing its iconic landmarks. The city is brimming with architectural marvels, history, and culture that will leave you breathless. Let's start with the Statue of Liberty, a beacon of freedom that has stood tall in New York Harbor since 1886. Lady Liberty, as she is affectionately called, is a symbol of hope and new beginnings. A gift from France, she is a testament to the enduring friendship between the two nations. Moving on, we have Times Square, considered the beating heart of the city. Here, you'll find the pulse of New York, a sensory overload of bright lights, billboards, and bustling crowds. It's a place where art, commerce, and entertainment collide. Times Square is more than just a tourist hotspot. It's a cultural phenomenon. Next, we have Central Park, the green lung of the city. This sprawling urban oasis covers an impressive 843 acres, offering a much-needed break from the concrete jungle. With its picturesque bridges, tranquil ponds, and lush greenery, Central Park is a testament to the city's ability to balance urban living with nature. And who could forget the Empire State Building? The towering skyscraper is a symbol of New York's architectural prowess and ambition. Standing at over 1,400 feet, it was once the tallest building in the world. Today, it's an iconic part of the city's skyline, offering breathtaking views of the Big Apple. These landmarks tell the story of New York, a city that is constantly evolving yet deeply rooted in its history. They are a testament to the city's resilience, diversity, and spirit. Each one in its own unique way embodies the essence of New York. But New York isn't just about the well-known spots. Let's explore some hidden gems. Ready to discover the lesser-known but equally captivating parts of NYC? Let's start with the High Line, an elevated mile-and-a-half-long park on Manhattan's west side. Once an abandoned railway line, it has been transformed into an urban oasis, offering stunning views of the city and the Hudson River. It's a perfect spot to take a leisurely stroll, enjoy some public art, or simply soak up the sun on a summer day. Next, we have the enchanting secret gardens of Central Park. Did you know that within this sprawling urban playground, there are hidden pockets of tranquility? One of them is the Hallett Nature Sanctuary, a 4-acre haven that was closed to the public for nearly 80 years. It reopened in 2016, and now it offers visitors a chance to experience an untouched piece of nature right in the heart of the city. And while you're in Central Park, don't miss the Shakespeare Garden. This 4-acre landscape is dedicated to the Bard and features flowers and plants mentioned in his plays. It's a serene spot, perfect for a romantic walk or a quiet moment of reflection. Now, if you're a lover of art and history, New York City has a treasure trove of lesser-known museums that are well worth a visit. The Tenement Museum in the Lower East Side offers a glimpse into the lives of immigrant families in the 19th and early 20th centuries. The Museum of the Moving Image in Queens is another hidden gem, showcasing the art, history, and technology of film and television. And let's not forget the City Reliquary in Brooklyn, a small museum dedicated to the quirky and fascinating history of New York City. From old subway tokens to fragments of iconic buildings, this museum is a love letter to the Big Apple and its rich, diverse past. Now that we've seen the sights, how about we grab a bite to eat? Hungry? NYC's diverse culinary scene has something for everyone. From the hustle and bustle of the city streets, an aroma of diverse cuisines wafts through the air, drawing you into a culinary adventure like no other. Whether you're a food connoisseur or a casual diner, New York City's gastronomic landscape is as diverse as its people. Let's start with the high-end dining scene, a city that never sleeps. It's no surprise that NYC is home to a multitude of Michelin-starred restaurants. From the contemporary Italian cuisine at Del Pasto to the innovative Japanese delights at Masa, these culinary powerhouses are sure to tantalize your taste buds. But the city's food scene isn't just about upscale dining. New York City's rich history and cultural diversity have given birth to a variety of cuisines that cater to all palates and budgets. Whether you want to indulge in a slice of classic New York pizza, savor the flavors of authentic Mexican street food, or delve into a bowl of Vietnamese pho, the city's streets are a gastronomic playground, and who can forget the city's iconic eateries? Katz's Delicatessen, with its legendary pastrami on rye, has been a staple of the city's food scene since 1888. Magnolia Bakery, on the other hand, has been satisfying sweet-tooth cravings with its famous cupcakes since the late 90s. Both establishments embody the spirit of New York, rich in tradition yet constantly evolving. Remember, part of the charm of New York City's culinary scene is its unpredictability. One moment you could be enjoying a gourmet meal at a renowned restaurant, and the next you might find yourself at a hidden gem, tucked away in the heart of the city, serving the best dumplings you've ever had. In the city that never sleeps, the possibilities are endless. Every street corner, every neighborhood has a story to tell. And more often than not, that story is told through food. After all that food, you'll need to know the best ways to get around the city. New York is a big city, but don't worry, getting around is easier than you think. Now let's talk about how you can navigate the city like a true New Yorker. First up, the New York City subway. It's the lifeblood of the city and one of the most efficient ways to get around. With over 460 stations spanning across 5 boroughs, it's almost like the city's own cardiovascular system, pumping New Yorkers to and from their destinations. Yes, it can be crowded, and yes, sometimes there are delays, but it's a quintessential New York experience that you can't miss. Next, we have the buses. They're a fantastic way to see the city while you travel. The bus routes crisscross the length and breadth of the city, offering a slower but scenic journey. Plus, they're a great option when the subway isn't quite cutting it. If you're in Manhattan, don't forget about the power of your own 2 feet. Walking is often the quickest way to get around, especially during peak hours when traffic can be heavy. The city's grid system makes it easy to find your way around, and you'll stumble upon countless gems along the way. For those of you who prefer 2 wheels over 2 feet, biking is another great option. With dedicated bike lanes and City Bike, a citywide bike-sharing program, it's never been easier to pedal your way around the city. And let's not forget about taxis and rideshares. They're everywhere, and they're a quick and convenient way to cover short distances or when you're carrying heavy luggage. So whether you're hopping on a subway, catching a bus, strolling through the streets, biking down a lane, or hailing a taxi, navigating New York City is part of the adventure. And remember, getting lost isn't a setback, it's an opportunity to discover something new. There you have it, a guide to making the most of your NYC adventure. So there you have it, the best things to do in NYC. We've journeyed from the towering icons that define the city's skyline to the hidden gems tucked away in its bustling streets. We've tasted the flavors of the world in the city's diverse culinary scene and navigated the complex yet exciting maze of its transportation system. From the majestic Statue of Liberty in the awe-inspiring Empire State Building to the secret corners of Greenwich Village and the aromatic food markets of Chinatown, there's never a dull moment in this city. And let's not forget the magic of a Broadway show or the tranquility of Central Park. Whether you're hopping on a subway, biking through Brooklyn, or simply walking the vibrant streets, your adventure in the Big Apple promises to be unforgettable. Remember, this is just a glimpse of what NYC has to offer. Explore, discover, and enjoy the city that never sleeps.